Fifth grade, Chapter 9, Lesson 5, Numerical Patterns. Unlock the problem. On the first week of school, Joel purchases 2 movies and 6 songs from his favorite media website. If he purchases the same number of movies and songs each week, how does the number of songs purchased compare to the number of movies purchased from one week to the next? So how many movies does Joel purchase each week? So 2 movies. How many songs does Joel purchase each week?
6.
So 6 songs. And I think I said movies again, but how many songs does Joel purchase each week? Step 1, use the 2 rules given in the problem to generate the first 4 terms in the sequence for the number of movies and the sequence for the number of songs. So the sequence for the number of movies each week is, so you start with 2, and then you add how much each time? 2. So 2, 4, 6, 8, and so on, right? The sequence for the number of songs each week is 6, and then we add how much? 6, so 6, 12,
18, 24,
and so on. So they only did up to 4 weeks, right? Right? Number pairs that relate the number of movies to the number of songs. So for the first week, they said 2, 6. For the second week, it would be
4, 12,
4, 12. For the third week,
6, 18,
and for the fourth week,
8, 24.
For each number pair, compare the number of movies to the number of songs. Write a rule to describe this relationship. So how would I get from 2 to 6? Either plus 4 or times 3. How would I get from 4 to 12? If I did plus 6, would that get me 12? No. If I did times 3, would that get me 12? Yes. So for each related pair, the second number is 3 times as great as the first number. So our rule would be that we multiply by 3. So from one week to the next, the number of songs Joel purchased is 3 times as many as the number of movies purchased. Example, when Alice completes each level in her favorite video game, she wins 3 extra lives and 6 gold coins. What rule can you write to relate the number of gold coins to the number of extra lives she has won at any level? How many extra lives will Alice have won after she completes 8 levels? So basically we need to find out the rule of how we got from 0 to 3 to 6 to 9 to 12. What are they doing? They already told us that they're adding by what?
They're adding
3. Okay, so if I went ahead and added 3 onto 12, what would I get? 15. So then, on the next line, they're going 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, and they already told us they're adding, so what were they adding by? 6. Okay, but the only thing is up here, guys, we can't put 15 there because what do you notice they did?
You have to multiply by 2. The top one you multiply by
Well, because they went from 4 to 8. They didn't go 4 to 5, right? Okay, so we can't put 15 in there. I guess if it was 5, we could put 15 in there. But now we need to figure out what did they do to get from 24 to 12? Times 2. So down here, though, guys, to get from 24 to 12, they multiplied by 2. They divided by 2. So divided by 2 goes down here. So then the multiplying is the opposite. So that would be what? 1/2. Right? So what is 48 divided by 2? 24. So 24 would go here. To the left of the table, complete the rule for how you can find the number of extra lives won from one level to the next. So we already did that, right? And we said that it went 0, 3, 6, 9, 12. And what were they doing in each one of those spots? adding by 3. From one level to the next, Alice wins 3 more lives. Step 2, to the left of the table, complete the rule for how to find the number of gold coins won from level 1 to the next. So we already said that they were doing 0, 6, 12, 18, 24, and they were doing what? Adding by 6. From one level to the next, Alice wins
6 more.
6 more gold coins. Or the number pairs that relate the number of gold coins to the number of extra lives won. So they said 6 to 3. What would be next?
12 to
12 to 6. What would be next?
18 to 9.
18 to 9.
And then 24 to 12.
And then basically it goes from the one number and then half of it, right? And we already put that up there. To complete the rule to the right of the table that describes how the number pairs are related, use your rule to find the number of extra lives at level 12. So for each level, the number of extra lives is
3.
Is half as great as the number of gold coins. So our rule would be to multiply by half or divide by 2. So after 8 levels, Alice will have won 24 extra lives. Share and show. Use the given rules to complete each sequence. Then complete the rule that describes how nickels are related to dimes. So on the first line, they go 5, 10, 15, 20, and they're saying you add by what? 5. So what would be in the next box?
25.
And then for dimes, it says they go 10, 20, 30, 40. What would be in the next box?
50.
50. So what did they multiply from to get from the nickels to the dimes in each column? Times 2. Complete the rule that describes how each sequence is related to the other. Use the rule to find the unknown term. So multiply the number of books by, so they went 3 to 12, 6 to 24, 9 to 36, 12 to 48. So they're multiplying by
4.
4. So 24 times 4 is, if you mentally do it, 4 times 4 is 16. Mentally carry the 1. 4 times 2 is
8.
plus 1 is
9.
so 96. Then they're dividing the weight of the bag by, so they went from 10 to 30, or 20 to 60, 30 to 90, 40 to 120. But really you'd have to do, they want to divide it, right? So you do the inverse of that. So 30 to 10, 60 to 20, 90 to 30. So what would they be dividing by?
3.
3. So what is 360 divided by 3?
50.
How many times does 3 go into 36?
9. 12.
12 times, and you add a
0.
0. Because 3 goes into 3 once, 3 goes into 6 twice, and then you add the 0. Complete the rule that describes how one sequence is related to the other. Use the rule to find the unknown term. So they want us to multiply the eggs to the muffins, right?
Yes.
So they went from 2 to 12, 4 to 24, 6 to 36, 8 to 48. So what are they multiplying by?
6.
By 6. So 18 times 6, if we mentally do that, 8 times 6 is
48.
So put in 8, mentally carry my 4. 6 times 1 is
6.
plus 4 is,
10.
so 108.
8.
Now they want us to divide the number of meters by laps. So they have 1,600 meters into 4, 3,200 meters into 8, 4,800 meters into 12. So what are they dividing by? Well, there's a 4 in there, but then how many zeros do I have to add?
1,000.
How many zeros do I have to add? 2. So my answer is
400.
Because 4 goes into 16 4 times, and then I add 2 zeros. 8 goes into 32 4 times, and I add 2 zeros. Guys, this is stuff that we've done at the very beginning of the school year, right? Okay. So what is 6,400 divided by 400? How many times does 4 go into 6? Once. And then you would subtract that out. So you'd be left with 2. You bring down your 4. How many times does 4 go into 24? 6 times. And then your zeros cancel each other out, right? So you get 16 as your answer. Suppose the number of eggs used in exercise 4 is changed to 3 eggs for each batch of 12 muffins, and 48 eggs are used. How many batches and how many muffins will be made? So what we did was we made our own little chart. We had batches, eggs, and then the amount of muffins that you get. We said that 3 eggs in one batch would get you 12 muffins. So then we knew that they gave us the 48 eggs, so we put that in our equation. And then we need to get down to the amount of muffins. We had to multiply by 4, and that got us 192 muffins. And then to find out how many batches that made, we had to take 48 divided by 3, and that got us 16 batches. Problem solving. Emily has a road map with a key that shows an inch on the map equals 5 miles of actual distance. If a distance measured on the map is 12 inches, what is the actual distance? Write the rule you use to find the actual distance. So what would we do, guys? We know we multiply, right? So we would multiply the distance, right, by what? What are we going to multiply it by, guys? By 5. So multiply the distance on the map by 5. So what is 5 times 12, guys?
60.
So 60 miles would be our answer to that question. Number 8, to make a shade of lavender paint, John mixes 4 ounces of red tint and 28 ounces of blue tint into 1 gallon of white paint. If 20 gallons of white paint and 80 ounces of red tint are used, how much blue tint should be added? Write a rule that you can use to find the amount of blue tint needed. So basically, we're going to make our own little chart real quick. So red tint, blue tint, and white. So it says 4 red to 28 of blue. Then they also give us up to 1 gallon of white. So then they also give us the 20 gallons of white and then 80 ounces of red, right? Okay, so how are we going to find this? How did I get from 4 to 28, guys? Multiplied by 7, right? Okay, so to get from here to here, I'm going to multiply by 7. So what is 80 times 7? 560. So my rule would be multiply the amount of red